Hello, it's TuliTuli, and we're looking at gold. It's been a long time since I pulled this out. If you're new to my channel, 2023, approximately June, I did pivot from silver and mainly focus on gold. This is my second gold stack. I have platinum in here. Don't be deceived. Those two pieces right here, those are not 1 ounce platinums. Those are actually silver that match some 1 ounce golds. I do have metals that I picked up from my local coin shops throughout the month. I really would appreciate it if you stuck around to the very end. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I was in a live stream the other week, and West Texas stacker had some new stackers in the chat. It was really exciting to see new people in the community and pick everyone's brain and have questions. One of the questions they ask, and we're going to talk about silver here. I believe silver spot at the time was around $25, $25.50, let's just say. And at the time of recording this, it's around $24.50, give or take. Well, the question was, what do you do when silver's high? When do you stop buying? What do you buy? And everyone gave their strategy of what they do. And I find it really intriguing. I like knowing what people do. Even though it's not where I am at the moment, situations change on a daily basis. So just because I'm in one place now, it does not mean this is where I'm going to be next week. One thing you need to know about stacking is you need to be able to adapt to your circumstances. If a big expense comes up and you're used to spending so much money on metals, it's okay not to spend that much money on metals for 2 weeks to knock out that expense so you don't have debt. Having debt is not the answer. Buying metals on bullion sites and using credit cards and then not paying those credit cards off. How do I want to say this? Having metals is great. Having debt to get the metals is not. But to be purchasing them online using credit cards is not necessarily, I'm going to say, the best move that you should be making. One, there's processing fees. Two, if you're not paying your credit card bill off in full, then you are paying interest. And you can say, well, I have 0% for 12 months. Okay, well, you may have 0% for 12 months. You also may be spending more than you might because of that 0% for 12 months. And if you're not paying off your bill in full, then those interest rates, the goal is not to go into credit card debt to be buying metals. So if you can use e-check, use e-check. All right. Know your financial situation and base it off that. If you have an expense, pull back on purchasing precious metals for however long it takes to get that expense out of the way. And then I'm not saying stop, I'm saying pull back. I've been pulling back on what I would normally buy in precious metals since the end of 2023 because I have an expense coming up. Everyone put their strategies in the chat, and they were all great strategies that you need to keep an open mind. One day, what somebody's doing now, maybe what you're doing 5 years from now. What do I do when I have an expense that I need to have cash for? All right. Whether you're saving up for gold or you're saving up for something else or you're paying off bill or what have you. So I have local coin shops that sell bullion and coins. I have jewelry shops that sell both jewelry and bullion. It's great to check out those jewelry shops because you'll be surprised. A lot of them do carry bullion. I'm not saying the price is always going to be the best, but check them out. Most of them are really good people, and you may find a new place you really like. All right, so if I'm pulling back or if I'm lower on cash 1 week, I still want to get silver, I will actually go and I'll buy sterling silver. And this is a sterling silver bracelet. I'm trying to buy what I would maybe wear. I'm not a big jewelry person to begin with, but I am going to share some of the pieces, and I did maybe share these in the past. These are not new pickups. This one's a necklace. They're all sterling, and they don't weigh much. I think they're like $1 each, if that, but I am still getting silver. All right. I'm still putting something towards my stack. And you may be, well, my stack needs to be fine silver. Yeah, you know what? That's ideal. But I want to be able to wear my silver. I may be going somewhere. I may be traveling across country and I want to wear my precious metals. And I'm not going to be taking all my bullion with me, but I still want to have some on me. And this is a good way to do it. And a lot of you may already have a lot of jewelry that is either sterling silver, gold, platinum, and that's awesome. I have a few pieces that I was gifted growing up. I don't have very many fine jewelry. So I am purchasing that as I go along. So these are sterling silver. Some of my more recent purchases are these chains right here. Okay, so these are 10 karat. And Chef Stacker LA, if you're not familiar with his channel, he actually likes finding scrap. He actually likes finding scrap gold and sterling silver, melting it down, and then changing it to bullion. He's doing great things. Check out his channel. I am actually looking for jewelry to wear. I did purchase this cross. It was on a longer chain. I prefer chains that are 18 inches. Where I buy my jewelry from, they're very fair. So I did purchase this a while ago, and I was just looking for the right chain. Don't normally wear yellow gold. I'm in between what I wear. I can wear both, but ends up being the perfect chain for the cross. They had two. What did I do? I bought two. And these are so thin that they were affordable. I got these for pretty much melt. So I remember what spot was at the time of purchasing these. I actually forgot my phone that day. So yeah, don't forget your phone when you're going into a coin shop. All right. And they also had white gold. I did pick up a white gold chain, and I am planning on wearing these eventually. I'm just going to say it. I plan on traveling in the next few years. And what am I doing? I'm buying it in jewelry form because I still want to have my precious metals. And you may be thinking, well, you know, when I travel, I actually leave my fine jewelry at home. And a lot of people do. And if I were married, I would be leaving my wedding ring at home, and I would be exchanging it for something less sentimental. But that's not the case. That would be my only exception. I have no problem wearing gold. I'm also not just buying gold, I'm buying sterling silver. So depending on where I'm going or where I'm traveling at the time, I have both options to choose from. This is my strategy when I want the gold bullion and the gold coin, but I don't have that much money to put into it. This is a double for me because I am still getting the gold. I'm also getting the use out of it because I am going to be wearing these one day. That is a twofer for me. When I have a win-win situation, I tend to jump on it. Now, like I said, I'm not done buying bullion. I just change up what I purchase. And right now, I did go to the shop the other day and I picked up a chain and a pendant, and I don't have it on me to share, so that'll be a later video. I see these, and when I say these, I'm referring to grams that have bezels or the ringlets here that can be put onto a necklace. I've been scooping these up all day long when I see them locally, whether it be fine gold, whether it be fine silver or sterling silver. I am grabbing these all day long. Why? Because I can put them on my chain. So, all right. I'm not going out of my way to find these on big bullion websites. I'm only purchasing them when they cross my path locally. So I want to make sure that you understand I'm not seeking this stuff out. It's available. I grab it. All right, let's check out the silver that I did purchase that is bullion that everyone's probably waiting for. If you're still watching, I really appreciate it. The silver I picked up, all right, well, there's not much, everybody, and that's okay. It's okay not to pick up a lot all at once. But this is my month's purchase. So I did pick up some flag bars. They are the same thing. So you can see the reverse and the obverse. As United We Stand, and these are Highland Mint. So I picked these up so I could put them in here. And if you're like, what's in here? Well, let me show you really fast. All right, So this is the box I've been filling. I haven't put anything in it recently. I do have this national bar that I've been holding off. I shared in a live stream. I got this one from Tea the Silver Stackers Whatnot auction, and I do have a Perth mint bar also that I'll be putting in there, and that's just wait a minute here. All right, so this is a Sure Safe airtight holder. I think they use it for shipping or something. All right, so note to self, the Perthman bars, the length is too short. So Perthman bars will not work in this style box. All right, let's see if this national bar will fit in here. Okay, because sometimes art bars, I know this is not an art bar, but I guess you can, it's a national bar, but it could be considered an art bar. Oh, I just I just realized, is that champagne on ice? It is. I did not look close enough at it. It kind of looks like it's spilled. It kind of looks like it's spilled. Or is that condensation at the table? All right, I'm getting off track. Close your eyes, everybody, if you don't want to. And I have a love-hate relationship with original packaging. Sometimes I will remove them, sometimes I will not. But these bars here, United We Stand, these are coming out. Snip, snip. Close your eyes, TJ, and everybody else. We have 6 more to go, and then that's full. That's not the only 2 items I picked up locally. It says happy anniversary. I don't know why I like this so much, because I never grew up with my parents celebrating anniversaries, but for some reason I really enjoy this bar. And Lil and Ken, thank you. I'm happy to have this in my collection. I plan on keeping it. Another thing I purchased that I was not intending to, I did not plan on buying a 10-ounce bar. I saw this, I absolutely had to have it, and I didn't even care what the back said. I was already sold. I asked how much it was. Oh, price-wise, the flag bars. At the time I purchased the flag bars, they were $25 each. That was before the spot had increased. And then this bar right here I got for $2.50. And the back of it is Ronald Reagan, 40th president. I will zoom in and let you read what it says about the Second Amendment. This is not so easy for me to cut out of the packaging. I do have a 10-ounce capsule I could put this in, and it should fit. I am debating on to do that or not. Now, if I keep this with the rest of my 10-ounce bars, then this right here is probably going to drive me nuts, because you can't go edge, the bars won't go edge to edge, so you're losing space when you're stacking your metals if you're using a monster box or any box for that matter. So I hate to do it, but I may remove it from the plastic just for that reason. Let me know in the comments if you think I should or shouldn't. These are my local purchases that I made in the month. This is in the flag bars. And since I am traveling in the next few years, I will be cutting back on my silver purchases, but I'm not stopping. I'm even switch that up even more, because I can only wear so many chains, right? You can only wear so many chains. So, I mean, there's that to think about too. I don't need 10,000 chains. I'm not going to wear a chain a day. It is possibly bartering with the chains and the jewelry that I am purchasing for something that is local to where I'm traveling. And I actually ordered on 2 billion sites, all right? And I did mention earlier, I like having matching stuff. I did splurge and buy something so I could have it match. I'm going to open that probably on a pop-up YouTube live stream. You may see the lobsters. And if you don't know what the lobsters are, you can go back to my live stream. I'll put it at the end. You can click on it if you want to watch it, but you'll understand what I mean. And the other one I will open up in a video, as well as I have an awesome package that I'm excited to open from Metally Corrupted. So I am looking forward to sharing that with you and to seeing it myself. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, no matter where you are and when you're watching. Angels.